Hi guys, we recently had an UNCO exam and I found the staging very challenging to remember. So I'd share ways on how to remember them easily somehow. So I got these tables from Harrison and we'll transform them into this one. So it's so much easier to conjure once we take the test or we are put on the spot or something like that. We start with the breast cancer, so you could read the details there, but I think it's important to emphasize T2 involving 2 to 5 centimeters of the tumor, and then the rest would just follow. Next, N1A. A for axillary, so that's easier to remember as well. We have B, internal memory, and then C for both, and then the rest is just over there. Now here, T1 without any involvement of the node, that's stage 1. Next, we have to draw the ladder from T4 going down to step 1, 2, and then the rest. Those are all for stage 3. Next, we have to remember that on the bottom part, I think that's pretty much easy to remember. 3C, those are stage 3C, okay, for the nodal involvement, and 3. Then we remember 4B on the border of the ladder we made up earlier. There you have it. That's 2B for the inner one, and then 3B for the outer part. Okay, that's it. So we proceed to the lung cancer. So I think the baseline here is T1A, that's less than 2 centimeters, and then we go up by 2 for the succeeding tumor staging. Okay, so you can just find it there. Then N1 for ipsilateral lung, N2 for beyond or outside the lung, and 3 when it involves the other lung. Now there we have T1, it may be A or B, that's stage 1A. T2A, that's stage 1B. Okay, then we do the ladder again, like the one we did for the breast classification. So that's it. And then we have to remember lower 2-step borders for stages involving B. Right there. So the top part, that's stage 2B. The lower part, we have stage 3B. Okay, we proceed to the colon cancer. So for the tumor part, I think it's much easier to remember if, I use that photo. There we have the submucosa for T1, muscularis propria just within for T2, and then beyond it, that's already T3. Next, we have the visceral peritoneal involvement. That's T4A, and then once it goes to other organs, that's already 4B. So we go back to the nodes and then the metastasis over there. Now, for this one, once there would be a regional lymph node involvement, automatically it's stage 3. So we do the ladder thing again. Those are for stage 3A. We have this for 3B and 3C. So I think you just have to figure out your own way to remember those, but I think it's still the same principle, the ladder thing. Now for those without regional lymph node involvement, the first 2 columns would be for stage 1, and then next we have the last 3 columns for stage 2A, B, C respectively, so that's quite easier to remember. Now generally, once there would be mets for lung and breast cancers, it would be automatically stage 4. Now for carcinoma in situ, which I failed to mention for breast and colon, those would be stage 0. Alright, that's it. I hope this would help you. I hope it helps you remember things easily. Thank you very much.